Hey loves, everydaylifewk Kia. I'm your girl Kia. For today's video, it will be another talk basically. If you haven't seen from the title, this video is about reasons why we settle for less and how to overcome from that. I really wanted to do this video because I see many people out there who are settling for less. And when I talk about settling for less, is any relationship that you're in. It could be relationship, person that you're with, it could be from co-worker relationship, people who you work with, a family relationship. It could be anything. Anything I'm talking about is not just an intimate relationship like with your boyfriend and girlfriends or your wife, or if you're engaged or anything, your husband. I'm not just talking about that type of relationships. I'm talking about any relationships, selling for less. So many people out there is doing that. What I see, statuses and lots of society, people that I know. So I really want to make this video for people. If you are selling for less, how to overcome it. And even sometimes since you're just so used to it, you probably don't even know that you are settling for less. So hopefully this video would really do justice for you, and that's really why I do my talks and everything. I hope it touched someone, even if it's just one person, because someone has to hear what I have to say. Before I go on, I want you guys to know, if you're not in love on my channel, make sure you subscribe down below, like this video, and also comment if you want to share anything to say to me. If you have a question, I could say to the next, say it on any other video, I can answer your question. Just comment down below. So if you're new to my channel, if you want to become my loves, and if you're wondering what is a love, I call all my fans supporters. I don't like using the word fans, but I call my supporters loves. Reason why is because love always wins. I love you all watching. I love you all. And honestly, if we just take a step back and just understand one another and just love one another, this world could be 10 times a better place. And if you are new to my channel, watch the video why I wanted to be a YouTuber and just basically what my channel is about if you are new. So let's get right into it. So reasons why we settle for less. And if you guys know, this is my book that I write everything in. It's so beautiful. I love it. So this is my book. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. I write everything in here, like with my channel, my open discussions, ideas, everything is in here. So I just want to share that. You guys probably already know. But reasons why we settle for less. My notes are in here, so if you see me looking down, I'm looking at the notes, okay? Because there's so much to say. I don't want to miss anything. And every time I do film a video, I always be like, freak, oh my gosh, I forgot to say this. And I also talk so fast, so if I do talk too fast, please comment down below so I can just be just aware, So first, before I start the video, before I start to talk, first of all, what is settling for less? And when I say settling for less, it could be any type of relationship, like I said before. But it's like, settling for less is like, I'm not even talking about if you have high standards, but it's like, say you got a job that paid $8.25, and the job you have now paid you $13 an hour, and you hate the job, but you want a new job, and you pick the job that paid $8.25. You are settling for less. Say you're with someone, they treat you like shit, make you cry every day, make you feel less than who you are, not respecting you, treat you like anybody on the street, like they don't care for. That is settling for less. Basically, if you go into a decision, you make a decision, if you do something, go to an event, you go out, and you have that feeling of like, what is this? What am I doing? You have to question it. It's like, even if you have to think, any relationship that you're in, co-worker, your job, your family, if you're married or not, any relationship, first of all, if you think multiple times a day, a week, that you deserve better, let me tell you, that's your first sign. You deserve better. Constantly, that person that you're with, and you're like, why in your head, why am I putting up with this? I deserve better. You deserve better. You definitely do. That's kind of how I can really explain it. It's just like settling for less than who you are. Settling for less than who you are. Like, have to just really just explain yourself to people. to value and appreciate you. And you shouldn't have to do that. That is what I mean when I say settle for less. So like I said, reasons why people do settle for less is feel like they deserve to be treated that way. Feeling guilt within themselves and feeling like you probably didn't have someone love you a certain type of way, or you never had that love fully. You probably don't even know what being in love and love should feel like. So, you feel like this is what I deserve, or you think like there's probably nothing better than this. So thinking there's nothing better than this, feeling like you deserve it. Also just being too comfortable. You're being too comfortable. When I say too comfortable, you're doing the same script. You're doing the same thing every single day. You're with that person every single day. You get too comfortable. When too comfortable, you get afraid. You're scared of change. You know what I'm saying? You're scared of change. You're scared of failure. But let me tell you something. Without change, we'll not be who we are today. We need to grow. We need to improve. And if we're not growing, improving every single day or every week, every year, every month, you're in the same position you are today. You will not get stronger. You will not grow. You will not learn more. You're just being content with yourself. So being too comfortable, that's a brick wall right in front of you. Being too comfortable right there, you miss a lot of opportunities for yourself. Being too comfortable meaning that you're scared of change. You know why you're scared of change? Because you don't want to fail. But let me tell you something. It doesn't matter how many times you fail. It matters how many times you get up. You don't fail unless you stop trying. That's it right there. And also, like, when people are lost and just don't know the right decision, when I say that, it's like if you have someone around you that, you know that you deserve better and you're settling for less with them. Maybe you don't have that person in your life that you could go to tell you, okay, I'll help you do this. I think you should do this. A lot of people are just lost and confused. When you're lost and confused, you're just like, whatever. It just hopefully it fixes on itself. But let me tell you something. You cannot be that way, because if you want change, you want it to do better, you have to put the effort in. So those are the few reasons that I could think of that why people settle for less. It's because they feel like they deserve to be treated that way, thinking there's nothing better out there, just being too comfortable just being too comfortable and scared of the change, lost but don't know the right decisions, But the thing is, how to overcome that? How do you overcome that when you have people in your life that you deserve better? You know that if you have them in your life will continue to hurt you. You get what I'm trying to say? How do you overcome that? How do you even know, okay, I know I'm settling for less because of this and that. Okay, the next step is, you know what you have to do, but the next thing is your actions. What I always say, your action got to match your words, your words got to match your actions. If you are settling for less in your life right now, what are you going to do to change that? What are you going to do to change that? The first step is reflect. I always say reflect, self-reflect, reflect. Reflecting is amazing. Reflecting is good. We need to always reflect, because take a step back. Be aware of your surroundings. Be aware within yourself. Be content within yourself. First of all, you need to know, okay, what am I settling for less? What is in my life that I'm settling for less, and how I can do better? So what I would say is things that you're saying, things that you say. If what you're saying is negative, let me tell you, if you speak negative into existence, that would happen. You speak negative, you be negative, that is what's going to be around you, that's what you're going to surround yourself with, and that's how you put yourself in a down state. So, for instance, say you're in a relationship with somebody, and you say, I know I deserve better, but I don't know, I don't want to start over. We have all these memories together. I don't want to start over. I just, hope he or she could change, No, that is your first red flag. Let me tell you something. People will change only if they want to change. You cannot fix anyone. You cannot fix anyone or make them change. They have to want it for themselves. You have to want it for themselves. You're going to continue to break yourself. You can continue to just, first of all, let me tell you, settling for less, before I'll finish what I just said, but let me tell you, settling for less. Number one reason why we settle for less is because we do not know our worth. We do not know our worth. I always speak that. I always say that because let me tell you, knowing your worth is everything. Let me tell you, I know my worth 1,010%. Every single day I'm learning and growing the type of person, individual that I am, and I love it. Knowing my worth is the best thing that ever happened to me these past years. Literally 2019 is the best thing that ever happened to me is knowing your worth. Because let me tell you, nobody can make you feel less than who you are but you. When you know your worth, when you're with somebody that treats you like shit and crap, let me tell you, you learn from your mistakes, bye, you could go. So that's the number one reason. That's the number one thing. If you know your worth, you will never settle for less, and anything you won't. It's a learning process every single day. But back to what I was saying. You cannot change someone unless they want to change and do better. Trying to fix someone who's not even putting the work in. I always say, as long as you're trying, I'm staying, because no one could change and improve overnight. It takes every single day. As long as your actions are showing that you're sorry, your actions are showing that you love me, you want to work on this, I am staying. But let me tell you something. Relationships takes two. Does not take one. Relationships takes two. 50-50, 100, 100, 120, 120. Relationships takes two. If you're the only person putting in the work, what is that showing you? Stop giving them multiple chances. And they mess up each time. And let me tell you something. Things that you say, I'm scared to start over. Let me tell you something. Are you going to put their happiness before yours? Are you going to sit there and devalue yourself and stay with that person until you are nothing left? Until you need to actually, I always say, never ever get too tired of explaining yourself to someone. Say if they got you mad and you don't even want to tell them how you feel. Never get to the point that you get tired, because when you get tired and you don't fix something, do something about it, you will stay with that person until there's nothing left out of you. When I say that, when you get out of that relationship, you literally have to start all over of loving yourself. And you don't have to wait to that point. Never ever wait to that point. You do not have to. Do not do that to yourself. But things that you say, if the words that you say is like, I don't know what to do. I will never find someone better. Everyone around me just uses me, but I'm used to it. Change what you're saying. And you have to believe what you're saying as well. If you speak negative will happen to you. And also, it's how you feel about yourself. Obviously, for you to continue to settle for less, you do not love yourself enough. You don't feel powered within yourself. So I would say, work on yourself every single day. Look in the mirror. Have some positive quotes in the mirror. Remind yourself that you are beautiful. You are strong. You will get through this. Remind yourself, what do you deserve? Do you even know what you deserve? And that's another thing. If you don't know what you deserve, that's another red flag. That's definitely another red flag. So things that you say, how you feel about yourself inside. Happiness comes from within. And of course, like I said before, knowing your worth. Let me tell you, work on yourself every single day. Love yourself completely. And you will know. You will have that feeling. Trust me, you will know. And you will never settle for less. You know why? Because you love yourself. You will not put yourself through that anymore. Your happiness comes first. You're no longer letting people take advantage of you. So work on yourself every single day. And also, when is enough? When is enough for you? Are you going to put this person's happiness before yourself? You know you deserve better. So why are you settling for less? Are you going to wait until there's nothing left of you? Don't do that. You don't have to do that. Let me tell you, people treat you how you allow them to. A lot of things in life that happens, that keeps occurring in your life, people constantly taking advantage of you, but especially it's the same person, you allowing them to do that. You are allowing them to do that. And let me tell you, you know what happens when you don't learn from your mistakes? The same person that's constantly taking advantage of you, using you, taking advantage of you, using you. Then you say, I'm tired of getting my heart broken. I don't trust anyone anymore. Everyone just takes advantage of me. That's what happens. But you don't have to be like that. Just because that person took advantage of you and used you does not mean everybody else in the world is like that. Don't be mad at the world for what that person did. Learn from your mistakes. If you don't learn from it, it's gonna continue happening. Do you know what you deserve? When is it enough for you? Do you know that your happiness is on you? We all have choices in life. Do you want to do what makes you happy? Do you want to be happy? Do you want to live happy? Do you just want to survive and do what the next person tells you to do? Continue to settle for less. Let me tell you, if you continue to settle for less, you would continue to go down. You feel worthless inside. And once you feel worthless, continue to go down until there's nothing left of you. And then when there's nothing left of you, you don't even probably want to live anymore. Don't even get excited or even want to wake up in the morning. But let me tell you, I want this. I want happiness. I want to know my worth. I want to do what makes me happy. I'm tired of settling for less because it only breaks me in the end. So look at your pros and cons. Go with the pros. When is it going to be enough for you? It takes a lot for you to get up one morning and be like, I deserve this. I'm not putting up with this anymore. Your life is in your hands. When are you going to wake up and know that? When are you going to do better for you? Don't do it because I want it for you. So if you deserve better, go after and live. Do what makes you happy. And stop settling for less. Yes, I know it's not easy. It's not as simple as I said it. Do you think the person I am today, it just happened overnight? No. I love myself so much. I don't want to put myself anything less than what I know I deserve. But the thing is, you got to want it for yourself. How bad do you want it for yourself? Work on you every single day, and no one could break you. So if you deserve better, go out there and work on you.